I'm Akash. I'm back and I'm here with Jassim, who is a migrant worker in the construction sector. Hi, Jassim. How are you?
Yes, I am fine. Hi, hello, Akash. How are you?
I'm perfect. So before we start, why don't you tell us something about yourself? Where did you come from?
I'm come from Bangladesh. 2011, I am came in Singapore. The 26th of December. Till now, I'm in here.
So, do you have any family?
Yes, I have a family. I have one brother. Uh, I have one. I have my father, mother, my wife, my son also. Uh, he is 1 year, 2 months only.
Oh, wow. Um, where did they live? Are they here with you or are they in Bangladesh?
No, they're in Bangladesh, my hometown.
Oh, okay. So how are you able to support them by working here?
Actually, they are depend on me. My brother also in Singapore here is also supporting with me to support my families as usual. And actually, for we are just earning person in my families, me and my brothers. My brothers also before 2 year he just came in Singapore. So he haven't just just paid his board money also. I think he still have a loan, bank loan.
Oh, okay.
So I think very soon we're going to we can pay it because we are together. Because from
Hmm.
2017 to 2019, 30 on December, I am in Bangladesh, and 2020 1st January, and I am in here in Singapore again. Means it's
Oh.
2017 to 2020. I am not in Singapore.
So tell me more about this loan. Why did you take the loan?
Actually, we are coming from poor family. Means is poverty is one of the problem to us. And actually, when in first I was coming in Singapore, and I also take same loan. I take a lot of monies from my friends, my relatives, and banks. All of the interest have to
Hmm.
pay the interest also. But there, I don't have any money to pay it. Means is the cost, my training is skill, and the IPA. Or every year have to have the fees of agent money. So I don't have
Ah,
any money to pay to them. So that's why I just took the loan also, and same as my brother also. Because when I was in I already told that I am in Bangladesh is 2017, but 2018 he just came in Singapore. But the time my family was same condition, but actually don't have the cash amount. And that's why we just realized that must take a bank loan. The, so we can this loan can pay it slowly after earning money in Singapore. So that's why we just take the loan from bank.
can you tell me how much the loan was?
Sure. Actually, this loan for my brother is around 7,000. It depend on
Singapore
currency.
dollars. Singapore
Yes,
dollars. Oh
yes,
wow,
yes.
that's a lot. So tell me
And
why.
me
Oh
also
yeah.
when I came in Singapore is last 2020 1st January. I
Hmm.
also took some loans also to is 2,000 only, because
Oh.
I am almost in Singapore before, right? So it's
Oh
for
yeah, yeah.
me is cheaper, and for him, he who is the first time came in Singapore, he is the expensive, very expensive.
Ah, okay. It took so much money. Why did you come here?
No, actually, in Bangladesh, maybe you want to do a business. Because for I just stopped my study due to my poverty. Okay, I
Mhm.
cannot go to school. I'm
Okay.
just when I was in class 6 in 2005, I just stopped I went to school, and I just helping to my family to earning money. And since I just support to my family. And 2019, 2009, when my father was abroad, means is the Middle East is Qatar.
Hmm.
So when my father went to the Qatar, and I just went back to my hometown from capital town. So I just again go to start my school. It's 2009. I just admit on
Hmm.
class 9. Okay,
Oh, you
and
admitted in class
2000,
9.
yes, but
Oh.
2000 2005, when 2005, when I was class 6, I just stopped to go to school. So,
Oh,
class 6, 7, 8, I didn't go to school, you know.
oh,
But
wow.
after 4 years, 2009, I just admitted to class 9. But after 2011, I just got a average is 70. Okay, every means is average mark of 70. Just
Mm,
I passed secondary school certificate, and just at the time also I just realized that if I am in Bangladesh, so I cannot do anything, because in Bangladesh is nobody will give you to money or
mm,
loan also.
okay.
From any side, so they want to give any loans or to support yours. So
Mm,
that's why I just realized that if I am in Bangladesh, nobody will give you money to
okay.
because they have a lot of business also, but without money you cannot start the business. So that's
Okay.
why in my mind, if I cannot in business in here, because my family was poor still. So that's why I just realized that I have to must stop my work, stop to my study again, because after 9 to I just pass secondary
Mm,
school certificate, and I decided to come in Singapore. Okay, but when I just told in my father, then he said, "Wow, a lot of money in Singapore means is I have to spend. So how did you manage?" I said, "No
mm,
problem. I will take a loan from others. Means is the bank, means my relatives, my
okay.
neighbors." So I just discussed with my father. My father say, "Wow, very difficult." Yes, I say yes. It's a bit difficult also, you know from first of this. So I just went to the skill, for the skill, before coming Singapore we have to must go
Uh-huh.
for a skill. So I just went to the skill, and after 3 months I just got passed. So
Oh,
when I just passed in my skill, so the time is try to collect the money and have to pay it for skill, right? Because
mm,
before you before the pass the exam, you have to spend a not lot of monies, means it's few monies. But when you will took the certificate, means you are passed, so you have to must spend a lot of money. So total is the 5,000 Singapore dollar 5,000. Thus I paid there, but this all monies I take from others, means is take at the loan. After then I just contact with my friends who stay in Singapore, my hometown. He's my hometown also, and I
mm-hmm.
contact with him. I ask him and request him to manage on a company for me. I would like to come. Then he just managed on me for company is around 7,000, seven
Oh,
thousand Singapore dollar. That time is expensive, So
oh,
total
wow.
how many thousand? $12,000.
Oh, wow.
Yes, 12, more than 12,000, more
Mm,
than 12,000. So $12,000 I just spent when I was coming Singapore.
oh,
So,
wow.
but I came in Singapore, because I think I got your question right in earlier. You just asked me why I come in
Mm,
Singapore. So Singapore, I think not only Singapore is from Bangladesh is many of the peoples are like to go to another country to earn money, because in Bangladesh is a poor country.
mm-hmm.
So actually we are just try to move a developed country, so that where we can go and earn a lot of monies and can support our families, and we
Mm-hmm.
can actually can support or we can make our futures also. So because in Bangladesh or in anywhere, if you have the potential, means if you have the potential, if you have the knowledge, so you can do something. Like let's say I can come here in Singapore, I can make another skill. Okay, I can upgrade myself, so I can get a better salary also. It's
Okay.
good also.
So tell me, how do you like Singapore? Is it nice? Do you like it?
Of course, I like Singapore. Obviously, I'm just always telling that my second home is Singapore.
So tell me, where do you work and where do you live?
Actually, I am working construction site as a safety supervisor in Sembawang, near the Sembawang MRT. We are a subcontractor, and we just follow in China Construction, the main contractor. Okay, and Singapore, it's called Singapore maybe Sports and Shopping Center is
Mm.
near the Sembawang MRT, and I am also living in Cochrane Lodge 2 in 49 Admiralty Road.
Uh, Tell me, when COVID-19 hit and came, how did your life change? Because I know you came 1st January. So how did your life change between then and now?
This is the amazing experience in my life. When
Mm.
this government announced that the circuit breaker will go on, means is upcoming. So many of my friends, many of them just uh, go to mini mart, buy something, a lot of things. They just keep to stock. Okay, somebody say, "Hey, I cannot go out or everywhere." Means there's a lot of questions, and they just buy a lot of things to for stock.
Hmm.
So I asked them, don't worry, because Singapore government may be very good, because he already told in the announcement that Singapore government will take care of us. And he, same as the take care, whatever, he just would take care in Singaporeans also. Same as the Singaporean, they will take care of us also. So don't worry, everything will be fine. And salaries issue, already he highlights that we can got a salaries also. So from April we just we just started to coming on the circuit breaker. We cannot go out. After that, May, sorry, April last week, my dormitory was the one of the isolation dormitories. Okay, because the Cochrane laws. So it's what the isolation dormitory. And middle of April, my one roommate is just affected to Corona COVID-19.
Mm.
Middle of April. So as usual, we just went to the isolation areas also till uh, 20, 29, 29 or 30 April till, okay, because my roommate is COVID-19 affected. So after then, so no, nothing will be happen to us that time during the isolation, because for COVID-19, the COVID-19 stay is 1 or 2 weeks. So
Mm.
no symptoms or nothing in our bodies. Those people who are just same room.
How was
And
that isolation like? Like, how did it feel being in that isolation? How did it feel?
no, actually, isolation, circuit breaker and isolation same is this. Everywhere means is you cannot go out without
Mm.
any reason. So same, but
Okay.
it's very harder, but it's very
Mm.
hard.
How did it feel when you were in the ward? Was that good?
Actually, is not. I just telling from the ambulance. When I was in ambulance, this is my first time in ambulance.
Mm.
Before also 2 time I am just dengue in Singapore 2 times.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
2 times. But I never been in ambulance. This is the first
Oh,
time I just been in ambulance. So first time in ambulance. So I just thought that, wow, maybe COVID-19 positive negative is don't care, because I know always that I just remember that Singapore government announcement.
mm.
Early in the beginning of the circuit breaker, they just announced something, right, for migrant worker.
Mm.
So I just remembering all these things, that nothing will be happen, no problem, because one of my friends is just his name is Raju. Lot of money, one of the Bangladeshi boy is after 1 or 2 months, he just came back from the ICU.
Mm.
A lot of
Oh.
lot of money is spent, a lot of money is spent the Singapore government to for him. So that's why I'm not breakdown, I'm not panic. Just I decided, okay, never mind. If COVID-19 positive, also no problem, but I have to must mentally strong, because
Mm.
my friend, some of my doctor friends, he just said, don't panic, and don't just hesitate. Please be strong. If
Mm.
you are stronger, is everything will be okay, fine.
What did your family say when they figure out, when you told them you had COVID?
When I first told in my brothers, okay. Then my brothers informed to my family. When I does my family is listen, they just crying a lot, Then that 6 evening time, then I make a call to my wife. Then when I just make a call over the telephone from besides, that I hear that the crying is Mrs.
Oh
crying
no.
sound. Then I ask my wife, who is the crying? Then he say, your mother's and my grandpa is crying. I
Mm.
say, okay, don't no problem, because I am just sending you some videos. Okay, I'm sending you some videos. You just show them. that the Singapore government said this, and actually Singapore government what is doing for us. Okay, so maybe it will be fine, because if in Singapore is number one treatment also.
Jasmine, turns out you have an amazing story. You have the it's an actually an amazing story. But I'm gonna ask you one final thing. If you could tell me what was the most challenging thing for you during COVID-19? What is the hardest thing for you?
In COVID-19, the more hardest things is keep yourself strong,
Mm, okay.
because from in this world this time, COVID-19 is very dangerous virus, most dangerous virus.
Mm,
So really, it's very difficult to keep yourself very strong. And I'm just following, passing busy life,
mm,
means is busy time. Even hospitals with, means is I just include on things that Zakir, right?
mm.
My Zakir Hussain Khokon.
Yeah, yeah, Zakir
Yes,
helped.
I know him from 2014. Okay,
Mm,
so one day he just called me, make a call that Joshim, if you need or your friend need anything, help, I just would like to help them. Okay, so no problem. Then I say okay, no problem. So from the first time, when in first time means is COVID-19 first time, I just try to call a lot of peoples and took the informations also. Okay, and sent to the Zakir. Your uh, uh, respected Raj Lakshmi also.
mm,
He just she's just trying to help us also a lot. You know,
mm,
a lot of so migrants are there.
mm,
So like her, a lot of donors also come forward on us and help by us to all many of the migrant workers also.
mm,
Me and Zakir, I just always collect the information and send to the Zakir. And
mm.
Zakir make the foods, or actually manage the foods for them. And
Yeah.
when I was in hospitals, one things that I realized, when I was in dormitory, a lot of question in my mind, lot of question in my mind. So I just realized that a lot of people don't know that what what's about the Singapore treatment. So I should make on
Mm,
videos, and I should post on the Facebook. So
mm,
actually I just make a video and myself for awareness, to award the migrant worker, so that they are not worried about the COVID-19. Because in hospital,
okay.
all the healthcare worker, like doctor, nurses, they're just really taking care of us, very very good.
Okay. Okay, Jassim, that's an amazing story. You've gone through so much. Thank you so much for letting me interview you. This was an amazing experience. Thank you so much.